Big L News Time at 4:30 with the latest. Victoria Smith.
Budget branded bad news. Chancellor Alistair Darling has defended his first budget, insisting it provides help for people facing difficult times. Shadow Chancellor George Osborne branded it as a bad news budget, which kicked Britain's families when they're down. Political opponents and economic experts accuse Mr Darling of being over-optimistic in his assessment of the UK's prospects as the world faces troubled economic times. The Chancellor also admitted that public borrowing will soar to £43 billion to support the economy. Goa arrest second suspect in court. A second man arrested over the death of a British teenager in Goa has appeared in court. Placido Cavallo is being investigated over the drugging, rape and murder of 15-year-old Scarlett Keeling, but has not been charged. Police allege Mr Cavallo intentionally supplied ecstasy and possibly other drugs to Miss Keeling before she was raped. Cocaine seized at Heathrow. A Mexican woman has been charged after cocaine was found strapped to the legs of two children at Heathrow Airport. Eliza Vasquez Sanchez was arrested on Tuesday when over £600,000 worth of drugs were discovered during a search. They were stopped at Terminal 4 of the West London Airport after they arrived on a British Airways flight from Mexico City. Both children have been placed into the care of social services. Canoeist pleads guilty. A back from the dead former teacher and prison officer has admitted deception at Leeds Crown Court. Canoeist John Darwin and his 55-year-old wife were accused of a string of fraud charges amounting to nearly £250,000. Darwin pleaded guilty to 7 charges of obtaining cash by deception and a passport offence. His wife Anne has denied all charges linked to the case and will stand trial later this year. Tax cuts for green goods. Gordon Brown has renewed calls for the European Union to reduce duties on environmentally friendly goods ahead of a summit in Brussels. The Prime Minister proposes that a reduction in VAT should be taken into consideration by EU leaders. He has already won the backing of French President Nicolas Sarkozy for the initiative, although diplomats accept many details still need to be thrashed out. It would include items such as low-energy light bulbs and fridges. The price of oil soared to a new record level yesterday. At its highest point in the day, it went above $110 a barrel, equivalent to £54. Energy traders are concentrating on the continuing weakness of the dollar, which is making oil prices cheaper for other countries. This, in turn, is encouraging speculators to buy oil as insurance against further declines by the US currency. The FTSE 100 stands at 5,776.40, the Dow Jones at 12,110.24, and the Hang Seng at 22,707.29. The British pound will buy €1.2 and $1.9. That's the Big L Business News at 6:52.